We are live! Welcome to the World of Kayfabe podcast. I'm your host, Sick Nick, along with my good friends, Staggerly Crocker, and the man of 1,000 technical difficulties, Mr. Dan the Man. Gentlemen, how y'all doing on this glorious Monday? Oh, wait a minute. We can't say Monday. We are in the Wrestlemania World of Kayfabe. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the Wrestlemania season. We are in the Wrestlemania week, baby. Wrestlemania is going to be a 2-night show yet again. So, gentlemen, with that being said, before I had to sprinkle in on the viewers and the people watching around the world on YouTube, how y'all doing on this glorious Monday?
I'm not feeling so good. I think I have monster truck madness.
Monday.
If you remember that Kevin Nash commercial, if you remember that Kevin Nash commercial where he's like, I think I have monster truck madness.
So Dan, how are you feeling tonight?
Pretty stoked, dude.
No one cares. Shut up. Anyway, no, but seriously, how you doing tonight?
Nah, man, I'm pretty stoked. This is gonna be a fun show.
Yeah.
Really stoked.
So,
I actually took time to pay attention this time.
well, don't show them the notes, you dummy.
They're not
Don't
gonna see it. Oh, it says swerve. Remember, swerve.
Whose house? Swerve's house.
Swerve's house.
So, ladies and gentlemen, tonight we actually got a lot of stuff to talk about. We got the WrestleMania 38 right around the corner. It's a 2-night event. I'm definitely excited, and some name just popped up. We're not gonna say any names, but that certain individual shall be the dashing one. It's gonna be an awesome event. I think the card is kind of looking weak this year. Maybe, I don't know, but I will say, oh crap, a little bit of technical difficulty. Oh yeah. Anyway,
I think you just got a shout.
Not really that much technical difficulty. I accidentally minimized my screen.
You just got a shout out in the chat room, Nick, from Kylie.
Wait, what?
What?
Wait, what?
Somebody named
Kylie.
Somebody named Kylie just said, "Hey, Nick."
Whoa.
Well, hi, Kylie.
I have a feeling I know who this Kylie person is, but hey, how you doing? Just letting you know the Braves are better than the Astros. And that's not a work, brother. Shoot. Just letting you know. If you know, you know, because we are indeed in baseball season, and the Braves are going to be like Will Smith and Chris Rock. The Braves is coming over there, and they're going to smack the crap out of the MLB season. You dig? Speaking of you dig, I got a Macho Man shirt on right now. So
Oh yeah.
it's very macho.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, when are you going to give me that damn Slim Jim stuff?
Well, I need to take it to UPS and see how much they're gonna charge me to ship
You need
it
to
to you.
do that. You need to do that.
Well,
Mr.
I
Man
have
of 1,000 technical difficulties?
I have every purpose to do that for you. I'm gonna do it though. If not
That will be a
tomorrow,
live unboxing video too, by the way. Just letting you guys know.
if not tomorrow, it'll probably be Wednesday. I just need to see how much it is before I ship it. But it is coming your way. It is coming your way.
Oh yeah!
Cool.
Oh yeah! Ship this!
Oh,
UPS!
I know who that is. Okay, so Kylie, that's Robbie's girlfriend. Kylie, how you doing tonight, sweetheart? I'm sorry you gotta deal with these two clucks over here
Oh,
because...
smiley Kylie.
Well, Staggerly's super awesome, super cool. But as far as for the man of 1,000 technical difficulties, I don't know about that. That's your new name now. It's no longer Dan the Man. It's the man of 1,000 technical difficulties.
It's got a nice little ring to it.
Now you need
Great ring to it.
you
Thank
need
very
it.
much.
You need a Chris Jericho list with all like armbar.
No, Dan's list is frozen screen,
Saskatchewan
audio,
Springs arm hold.
terrible mic, bad audio, terrible video. No, but I'm definitely pumped up for this weekend. This weekend is a 2-night event, and before we kind of get started with the topics, guys, I have a question for you guys. How do you feel about WrestleMania now being a 2-part pay-per-view? Now, keep in mind, Wrestle Kingdom has now started doing this. And do you see that WrestleMania will keep on doing this? And we'll start with the man of 1,000 technical difficulties.
They've been doing the 2-night WrestleMania thing for what, 2 years now?
Yeah, since 2 years.
My personal opinion, I don't like it because I feel like it ruins the luster of WrestleMania. I was always fine with like a 7-hour show. I'm okay because I can go do other things during the matches I don't care about.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just felt like WrestleMania was more special when it was a one-night event. I understand they had to do it for COVID, but I don't know, man. It just doesn't feel special anymore like it did when it was one night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead, Crocker.
What I was going to say, one of the biggest issues is the fact that they're trying to make this some huge spectacular event with 2 nights,
Stupendous.
and they're trying to stupendous. Oh yeah, Michael Cole. Oh yes, stupendous.
Which in reality, I don't think it's not
But,
too stupendous,
But
if you will.
but they're trying to pack all these big matches into like 2 nights. I mean, how many matches can they make that are great?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. The Edge and AJ Styles match, I feel like it's definitely going to be one of those matches that's going to steal the show, along with the Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins match against that mystery person that's American Nightmare, if you will. But yeah, I honestly agree with the both of you. I think in some ways I'm both in between. I think it's a bad idea, but I also think it's a great idea because, you know, with like what you said, Dan, with the whole WrestleMania being like 8 hours thing, and you have no problem. See, people like me, you know, I have a very short attention span. Not really, but, you know, it's like I don't want to watch wrestling more than like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Like, for that to be like 5 hours, like AEW did it with, I believe, Revolution. They did Revolution.
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, well, this is going to be a hell of an idea. Let's go along with that and just, you know, call it a night. But I think from here on out, they're going to be doing it, I guess, until they decided not to do it anymore. It's a good idea, but it's a bad idea. It's like a double-edged sword with that one.
I don't understand why if they're going to at least do 2 nights, if they're going to have this whole thing between Raw and SmackDown, why don't they have 1 night SmackDown, 1 night Raw?
Yeah, I could agree with you on that one. Yeah, sorry if I'm look very pale. It's just the brightness on my screen over here, and I'm trying to kind of. There we go. That's what I was trying.
See, and one other thing that corresponds with WrestleMania and the whole 2-night thing, I think it ruins the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Hall of Fame is going to be like on a. I believe it's on a Friday.
It's on Friday.
The Hall of Fame is.
It's after
SmackDown.
Yeah, it's right after SmackDown.
So when SmackDown goes off the air, they're going to take 30 minutes to kind of
get everything set up.
But what I think they should do now, since they're doing a 2-night WrestleMania, I think they need to move the Hall of Fame to SummerSlam.
Yeah, that would be interesting. Or Royal Rumble.
No, SummerSlam. I think so. I think for SummerSlam, I'm kind of going against what I'm saying because I'm like, oh, well, they need to keep Hall of Fame with SummerSlam since SummerSlam's in a huge arena. They're doing that with Royal Rumble too. But I just think I don't know. If not WrestleMania, do it for SummerSlam.
Yeah, I agree. I agree to an extent. I'll definitely agree. But at the same time, you want to do a Hall of Fame with like WrestleMania. It goes well. But at the same token, like you're looking at this, like for this year's Hall of Fame, it's really not that many people. And I'll say this: the Warrior Award. At this point, I don't want the Warrior Award. I want the Shad Gaspard Award because.
Oh yeah.
Watching I would assume the video for it got me like emotional because you look at this guy. This guy was in a very popular, very over tag team. They never won the tag titles, but he made the gimmick awesome. You know what I mean? They had that brief run as a heel.
They did. They won it one time.
Oh, did they?
One time.
But it was like a dusty finish, though.
Well, no, they held on to him. No, they held on to him for a couple weeks, but that was it.
Oh, I thought I had like a dusty finish or something. But And then it's like he trained his son, he helped his son out, you know, and then sure enough, ultimately he ended up saving his son from that riptide. So it's like, I'm so happy that he's finally getting that recognition that he deserves. No disrespect to Titus O'Neil, but it's like him getting the Warrior Award. Like, I get it. This year would have been great, but I thought that last year would have been a perfect year to give it to Shad.
I completely agree. There's a difference between being a good Samaritan and being a fucking hero.
Yeah.
And Shad is way up here in my book.
We can all be great Samaritans, you know what I mean? But it's like it's different from saving a child from a riptide.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's entirely different. You know,
he did the most unselfish thing that somebody can do.
He saved his own child. You know what I mean? And I'm sure he would have saved anybody else. But at the same token, it's like he risked his own life for his child's life, for his son's life, and that right there is you know, as sad as it was sad to see him go, but at the same time, at least his son's alive. You know, he's alive to, you know, see his dad be recognized with this, you know, this award. I wouldn't call it the Warrior Award. At this point, I wouldn't call it that. But, you know, it is what it is. But
one correction, I was just going to say Crime Time never won the tag team championship.
That's what I'm saying.
They did once.
In an interview, JTG was quoted as, I believe they were going back and forth if we should win the titles or not. I believe that we were slated to win, and I think it changed when Jericho and Big Show were going into an angle with DX, and DX right after won the titles from them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because, I mean, they never won the tag title. And if they did, I don't remember it, but I damn sure know that they never won the tag titles. And they should have won the tag titles.
Yeah.
They truly deserved those tag belts, but ultimately that didn't happen because of what Joey just said, you know, with Jericho being a thing, and now, you know, they were feuding with DX, and then at that time, legacies happened, you know?
Yeah.
But moving right along, before we even touch base with our predictions and stuff like that, the Steiner brothers, Joey, you called it.
Yeah, well, one thing though,
you called it.
Yeah,
the Steiner brothers are joining the Hall of Fame.
Well, we got a shout out.
My mind.
We got a shout out to Robbie. Hey, what's up? He's in the chat.
Hey yo.
What's up, Robbie?
Because he got his Scott Hall shirt today. Hey yo, Chico. Say hello to the bad guy, man. Anyway. But enough about that. Yeah, so like even with that, I'm shocked as hell because you look at Scott Steiner.
Oh yeah, he was banned
put in the Hall of Fame.
He was banned a few years. He was banned a few years ago from even attending the show.
And then they put Jeff Jarrett in the friggin' Hall of Fame. Which, if they could put the Ultimate Warrior, Jeff Jarrett,
Bruno Sammartino,
Bruno Sammartino,
but
Scott Hall, and Jake the Snake. If you could put all those guys in, then you shouldn't have a problem putting, or let alone Sonny.
I feel really bad. I feel really bad. I saw the induction video, and they showed mostly old footage of Rick and Scott, and then they show Scott in later years a little bit, but they never showed any footage of Rick after like '94.
Yeah,
because his career kind of died after they broke up in like '97. You know.
I'm sorry, he had probably the most badass theme song in WCW. Like, I didn't care if it was a Corbin knockoff of Welcome to the Jungle. That was a headbanging type of theme song. It ruled. But yeah, like the Steiner brothers are coming to the Hall of Fame. I'm predicting that Scott Steiner is going to get on the mic.
Oh man, where's my fucking mic?
We're going to do some Steiner math.
And some random person fat. They're a bunch of fat asses.
Dude.
Yo, fat asses finally induct me in the Hall of Fame.
I know he's got
fat asses.
I know he's got nuclear heat with Triple H. Do you know who's going to induct him?
I would think Braun Breaker, Braun Steiner.
Braun Breaker would probably be the one that would be inducting him. That would make more sense than say Triple H or anybody else for that matter. Like I couldn't see that happen.
I'm trying to think of anybody that managed them during it. Didn't Jim Cornette manage Steiners at one time?
Ted DiBiase.
Yeah, but
Ted DiBiase managed him in WCW. I know that for a fact. Now in WWF, I don't know who managed him. I don't even think they even had a manager in WWF.
No, I don't even think they had a manager in WWF.
Ted DiBiase was a manager.
Yeah, because Ted DiBiase was the one that was always holding the WCW tag straps. Joey, we were watching an episode of Nitro night before last, and he walked out with the tag strap.
Yeah, I was just trying.
WCW tag straps.
Yeah, I was just trying to think of something, but I guess I'm mistaken. I don't know why I'm thinking that.
Stand around. I hope they use that theme song for the Hall of Fame.
It'd be cool. It'd be cool.
It would be awesome. I think it'd be great.
It would be better than their like college theme song that they used in their early WWF run.
No,
that was
Steiner around.
That was just a generic
Steiner ride.
Yeah, that was just a
Steiner ride. Yeah.
Yeah, the college theme was just a generic theme that they found.
Like so use this theme as a theme song.
Well, hey, wasn't that also the theme too of who was that college wrestling team in WCW with Kelvin Sullivan?
Varsity Club.
Wasn't it?
Yeah,
Varsity Blondes?
No, Varsity Club.
Oh, they said Varsity Blondes. I'm like, bro, no. How dare you?
Varsity Club, and it was Mike Rotunda. It was Mike Rotunda
and Kevin Sullivan like that.
It was
knock off Jack Black theme. Yes. Listen to Varsity Blondes theme. As a matter of fact, no, I don't want to get copyrighted by YouTube, but nonetheless, like it literally, you know what? F it. I don't care. I don't care. I tell you what, Varsity Blondes theme sounds like a knockoff Tenacious D song.
Yeah, I'm talking about Varsity Club, not Varsity Blondes.
Like, listen. Tell me it does not sound like a THD song.
Can't hear it.
Oh.
Your mic or whatever's filtering out the music.
Oh, screw it. Trust me, some people will understand and know what I'm talking about. But yeah, like, I don't hate Varsity Blondes. I have heat with Brian Pillman Jr. because he don't want to cite my friend request on Facebook. Anyway, but yeah, getting back to the Steiner brothers being inducted to the Hall of Fame, I think it's great because you got teams like American Alpha, the Alpha Club, and much more tag teams that are influenced by them. So it only makes sense for them to actually be a part of the Hall of Fame. But the thing is, they would never induct Scott Steiner by himself in the Hall of Fame.
No,
that would never happen.
Even though you could argue that Scott Steiner had a way more successful singles career than Rick did.
Absolutely.
Rick's kind of bland by himself.
Steiner is now like a real estate agent, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
He sells houses.
So hey, what was the highest singles title that Rick Steiner ever won? Was it like the WCW United States title?
I thought it was a television title.
The television title. That's it.
I think it was a television title. I think Steiner is looking it up.
Yeah, I'm looking it up, but I believe it was.
Our engineer is looking in his database.
Our lead producer of the show is looking it up and seeing if we're right. And I think we are. I'm very confident.
Yeah. Yeah, he has won a few WCW titles.
Yeah. He won the tag titles.
Yeah, he won the World Television Championship, the United States Championship, the World Tag Team Championships.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
The United States Tag Team Championship, which is very.
Yeah, that was early WCW.
Yeah. Yeah.
I believe that was early WCW. That was like Black Mullet.
Yeah, that was with Eddie.
Steiner. Sorry, Scotty Steiner.
That was with Eddie Gilbert, which I honestly need to check out more Eddie Gilbert matches because everybody talks.
It was really with Eddie Gilbert?
Yeah.
No way. That's awesome. All right, so moving right along, Triple H has announced his retirement. Now, all three of us kind of knew this was going to happen sooner or later because as of late, Triple H has had heart issues. I would assume with all the matches he has had in the past and all that's kind of catching up to him.
Well,
gentlemen, your thoughts?
His father had died of a heart disease, so it's genetic. Yeah. He had genetics, and then he got pneumonia and all that.
So it was only time that he was going to retire. Don't listen to me. I'm an idiot.
So
don't listen to me.
It was essentially it got so bad to where his doctor texted him and essentially was like, "Don't pack a bag, get to the hospital right now," because literally Triple H said that he had a condition essentially called the Widowmaker that essentially, if you don't get it taken care of quick, and that's what they said on ESPN, that's what Triple H came from his mouth.
Right.
That basically he said he was on the 1 yard line to death. Like, it could have ended so bad.
Exactly. And could you imagine if he passed?
Dude, we could have had another. Dude, we could have had a Triple H casualty. God rest his soul. We don't ever want that to happen, but it could have been. It could have been a reality.
It would have been a huge loss to the wrestling world. I mean, say what you will about Triple H, but it's like he was one of the best heels in the business.
Yeah.
The dude drew a lot of good stuff. I mean, he had his reign of terror with the World Heavyweight title, but it's like he brought in some really good feuds and some really good matches, and I want to get to that right now because the man of 1,000 technical difficulties, the Dan the Man, came up with an idea that I think we all gonna like. Then we're gonna get started on WrestleMania predictions because trust me, this could be a long show because we got not only night 1, but we got night 2 as well. But without further ado, Dan the Man, give us your list of your top 5 favorite Triple H matches of all time?
Yeah, top 5 Triple H matches, not of any particular era, just of all time. This is my list. It doesn't reflect on anything, but and it goes in no particular order. But I'm gonna say, I would say, like I said, going from 5 to 1, no particular order. Number 5, I picked Triple H versus Shawn Michaels from 2003 SummerSlam in Michaels' return match. Fantastic match. My God. Oh, I said 2003, huh? Yeah, 2002. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Thank you about that. Right. Fantastic match. It was a fantastic event, but that match was awesome. I mean, there's nothing really much I can say on it that you haven't seen yourself, so I'm going to keep it very short and sweet. Triple H, Michaels, 2002 SummerSlam, that's my number 5. Go ahead for yours.
For me?
Yeah, just in your opinion.
Triple H versus Kevin Nash, TLC 2011 for the Sledgehammer Ladder match.
Okay, I mean, like I said, if you like it, you like it.
No, I'm kidding. No, no, not even close. Triple H versus, this is kind of like 5 being like, it was there, and 1 being my all-time favorite.
Okay.
But number 5, I'm going to have to go, and I can't believe I'm saying this damn name. Triple H versus Ultimate Warrior. I think WrestleMania was it 12?
Yeah, that was like 96, I believe.
That was horrible.
Yeah, it was really bad.
like, this dude has so much potential. But, I mean, you also got to understand, too, I believe at that time, the curtain call was...
Yeah, the curtain call, yeah, this was like 96, so this was punishment.
Everybody else did not get punished because Kevin Nash and Scott Hall were on their way to WCW. Shawn Michaels was on a verge of having a big titles push, and he was going to win the world title at Mania against Bret Hart.
Mm-hmm.
So who took the biggest L in this situation was Trips.
Yeah.
And they put him against the ultimate warrior. In that god-awful match, it was terrible. So, yeah, that's my number 5. Even though it's not my favorite match, but it's definitely, like I said, 5 being like, and 1 being great. Actually, no, I'm gonna change that because I'm not doing no Ultimate Warrior because I don't do that Ultimate Warrior. That's Dan's favorite wrestler. That's not my favorite wrestler. He sucks balls. I can't stand him. Anyway, personal feelings aside. Number 5 belongs to Kevin Nash versus Triple H at Hell in a Cell. Believe Bad Blood 2003?
Yeah, 2003.
That was a great match.
Yeah, Mick Foley, special guest referee.
Mick Foley. That's referee.
That's what I said, Mick Foley. Yeah, because that was here in Houston.
Yeah, I remember that. Because didn't Booker T won the Intercontinental title? I believe.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe so.
I think so. But anyway, Stagger, what's your number 5?
Triple H.
Triple H versus China.
Triple H versus The Rock at the ladder match at SummerSlam '98.
Ooh, that's a very good one.
I
use that one as my honorable mention.
Damn, I was using that.
No, you can use that one too. It doesn't matter.
I just love it was just a brutal new spin on a ladder match.
Yeah.
Even the ladder just being yellow is just like different.
It was weird. 98 was weird.
Well, and what worked for that match was too, you didn't have high spots.
No.
They used the ladder as a weapon. It was pure strong style.
Yeah.
If strong style made any sense back then.
I would have said brawling, but yeah, strong style would probably be better.
You're right.
Well,
maybe sort of like an ECW influence on it, sort of type deal.
Yeah.
Sort of, yeah, because I mean it was in New York, you know.
And I mean some of the stuff. Some of the stuff was creative, like the slingshot where Rock threw Triple H into the ladder that was leaned against a barricade. That was a cool spot for its time because you hardly seen it.
Yeah,
but
I remember that.
All right, I'm gonna go for my second Triple H favorite match. I'd probably say Triple H versus Jericho at the 2000 Fully Loaded in the Last Man Standing match. Great match. Like I said, I'm not going to spend too much time talking about it. If you have Peacock or any other way to find the match, just watch it and let it explain for yourself. I'm going to move on.
Okay, so you actually brought up a really good match that I also have.
Go ahead.
Keep in mind, some of the Triple H matches I have may or may not be a Hell in a Cell match, but this one is another Hell in a Cell match, and it's Jericho versus Triple H, Judgment Day, Hell in a Cell match. Like, this got me, number 4.
2004.
No, it was 2002.
Again? God damn, I'm fucking my years up. Fucking my years up. God damn it.
It was 2002, my dude.
2000,
it was 2002.
That's right. Okay, all right.
Now, before we go on record, you can only pick one Triple H versus Shawn Michaels match.
Okay.
Because they had multiple matches, and
yes.
If I know you two, I have a feeling I know what y'all guys are gonna go with. I have a good feeling. You already picked one, so you can't pick no more. You can't pick. But yeah, that's it. You can't pick no more.
No more.
So it's between either me or Stagger Lee to pick.
I can tell you Sean's on here. I can tell you Sean's on my list.
Oh, Sean's definitely on my list, like 100%. 100%. But anyway, Stagger, without further ado. What's your number 4?
Triple H versus Stone Cold, the 3 Stages of Hell. I've always just liked the concept of having like 3 matches in one. And
No Way Out 2001?
Yeah, No Way Out 2001.
That's a good match. Holy shit.
Damn it.
He took that and stole it from you.
All right.
Damn, that was good.
Okay, so
it's a great match. Son of a bitch. I
don't know why I have this on my list, and I'm not saying this to get a laugh from you. This match, for some reason, holds a dear place.
Don't do that. Don't.
Hey,
don't tap your wire. You just like screwed it all up.
Tap your wire until stupid.
All right, can you hear me?
You need to get one of those mics that you can clip on your shirt. I feel like you need that type of mic.
Your wire is all like screwy.
You're at Sonic.
All right, so
Welcome
I'm
to
gonna
Stock. I'm
say
gonna help you.
I'm gonna say my number 3. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Is Triple H versus Vince McMahon at the 1999 Armageddon.
Oh my God! You son of a bitch! You son of a bitch!
When you said it was going to be silly, I thought you were going to name a terrorizing match. Like, I really like the terrorizing match from 1991.
No, hey, speaking honorable mention, terrorizing versus Brad Armstrong, WCW Worldwide.
That's for any young viewers. If you don't understand what Dan just talked about, you need to watch some early WCW.
Whoa!
Yeah. Dan, stop playing with the goddamn wire.
I'm not.
See, look. I'm gonna go on the record right here. Me and Stagger have no issues at all. Stagger freezes every now and then. I freeze every now and then. Literally, for the possibly the 3rd week in a row, you have had technical difficulties.
Let me go grab it.
A couple weeks ago, you're freaking. Really?
Here, I'm just gonna do this.
Oh, God.
Literally, 2 weeks ago, your picture frozen. Last week, your audio was crap. This week, you're playing with the damn mic.
Yeah,
it's the man of 1,000 technical difficulties.
Ever since I got this PlayStation mic, this wire's faulty. I don't know, man.
Oh boy,
it's all right.
I can see it now. Somebody in the comments gonna be like, "Oh my God, you need to fire this clown ASAP." Anyway, so what was your number 3?
Mine was.
Get up, why don't you? Just get up then.
No, mine was Triple H and Vince at 99 Armageddon.
You son of a bitch! Now go play with yourself or something. God damn.
Armageddon 99, also famous for Miss Kitty's titty flash.
Hey. Good stuff. Gotta love pay-per-view. So my number 3, is actually Stone Cold versus Triple H. No Way Out 2001. And a Hell in a Cell, not Hell in a Cell, three stages of Hell match.
Yeah.
That one was a fun match. I enjoyed that, and the commentary of that match was insane. It was awesome. Like at that point, WWF was like huge. Like you couldn't it was everywhere. It was literally everywhere.
Well,
you know
but
I mean?
at that point, they had a freaking restaurant.
They even had a plaza. I say no, not plaza. It was like a I don't know if you want to call New York.
And then they'd have a eventually
and they become WWF the World.
Eventually, and they'd eventually and then eventually they'd have an amusement park type deal in Canada.
Yeah. And there goes the man of 1,000 technical difficulties. Oh God, he's got that placed. Oh God, now his audio's gonna be bad again. Jesus Christ. We're live, pal. We're live.
I'm here.
Guys, if you're just tuning into our podcast, we apologize for the technical difficulty from the very own Dan the effing man. Like, I have a feeling this is going to be a t-shirt. The man of 1,000 technical difficulties.
And put a picture of me on there.
We'll have an illustration of Dan on there. It's going to make millions.
Oh, right.
And then we're going to have a picture of Staggerly Crocker.
Okay, we have
him doing the Staggerly, what's his name?
It's the Staggerly Shuffle.
Yeah, exactly. He's gonna be doing the Staggerly Shuffle
with the sign that says technical difficulties. But
Dan is like
Robbie's
drunk dude off of Simpsons.
Robbie
the alcohol thing and his technical please stand by.
Robbie,
that's him.
Yeah, Robbie agrees. Robbie agrees that we need to fire him. Fire this clown.
Thank you. We need to replace Dan and put Robbie as the new member.
We're gonna recruit Vince Russo.
He's gonna be a guest next week, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna be a guest on the show. So I would love to see the verbal smackdown between you two go at it. I would love to see this. Anyway, we're getting off topic.
Yes.
And now this one's getting up. Well, why the hell? Okay.
I'm just rearranging
Alright,
myself.
guys.
Jeez.
I know. I gotta give Dan a hard time because Dan's just. Ugh. Anyway, Stagger, what's your number 3? And I have a feeling you better not pick when I have as my number 2. Better not pick as my number 2.
Triple H versus Chris Benoit versus Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 22.
Okay, good. Cause
That's a good one.
that's a good one. That's
a
really
very good
one.
one.
Yeah, it's one that kind of gets ignored because Benoit, but it's a good match.
Sorry, YouTube, that Staggerly Crocker mentioned that name.
Chris Benoit, the Crippler.
More like a murderer.
Yeah, the murderer. I'll murder your ass.
Jesus Christ. Okay, Dark Side of the Ring, calm down over there. Jesus Christ. Okay, so with that being said, Dan, what's your number 2?
No doubt about it. Triple H versus Stone Cold. No Way Out. 3 Stages of Hell. It's on my list.
We all love that match.
I'm not straying away from my list. It's such a great match.
My number 2. Guess what kind of match it is? Another Hell in a Cell match.
Well, go
Actually,
ahead.
no. It's actually a 2-way tie.
Okay.
So I can take this match either or. Undertaker versus Triple H at WrestleMania 27 and 28. So you got the no holds barred match at 27, and then you got the Undertaker match at 28 in Hell in a Cell match. So that one was a tough one for me. I feel like I don't know. I feel like they're both good. It's hard to pick which one was better. I feel like the Hell in a Cell match was better, but the no holds barred match was a lot better too.
What? So you need to have one in like an honorable mention. So what would you do? You would probably say the Hell in a Cell match, and then the 27
yeah.
be the honorable mention. Yeah.
Yeah, the Hell in a Cell would be the honorable mention. All right. Crocker.
Really? You're saying the Hell in a Cell would be the honorable mention and not be on your list? I kind of figured with you, the Hell in a Cell would be on your list, and the No Holds Barred would be an honorable mention.
You're probably gonna shit on me for this honorable mention. I really liked the build-up and everything for the Scott Steiner versus Triple H in 2003. I just liked the promos and stuff. The match wasn't great, but I liked the whole build-up. But I like the build-up. I just like Steiner though, but that's just an honorable mention. Of course, I have a really hard time deciding between both my 1 and 2 are both Cactus Jack versus
Damn it!
It's an issue. I can't decide because I love Cactus Jack matches with Triple H. Number 2, I guess, would be Hell in a Cell at No Way Out.
Oh, bitch, is a great
the whole dramatic with is he going to retire type? Is he going to retire? Retire him and all that.
Prior to it was great too.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna go ahead and give you my number 1 Triple H match of all time. Triple H versus Cactus Jack at the 2000 Royal Rumble street fight. That is my favorite Triple.
He got it right. He got the year right.
That's my favorite Triple H match of all time.
That's an issue because mine's there too.
This is the upgraded version.
Yeah.
Where is my dumbass? I didn't even come up. This is on top of my noggin. My number 1 is all of the Shawn Michaels match. No, I'm joking. It's you guessed it. Another Hell in a Cell match with this time Shawn Michaels at Bad Blood 2004, the finale.
Yes. That was a bad.
That match.
Dude, that Hell in a Cell match went almost an hour long.
Yeah, you want to talk about a brutal Hell in a Cell match? Like, you watch that match, and that was probably the most brutal match you could possibly imagine. I mean, the build-up for this is the final time they're going to face each other.
Dude, they were so exhausted at the end.
Oh, yeah. Like, and even on the next night, they're both selling the injuries. Like Triple H damn near looked like that guy off of SpongeBob SquarePants with like the whole body cast thing. Like that's literally Triple H. He came out looking like that. It was ridiculous. But yeah, them at a Hell in a Cell match. My honorable mention probably would have been Cactus Jack versus Triple H, Royal Rumble 2000. But yeah.
You know what I'm very surprised by both of y'all, what match y'all didn't pick, even as an honorable mention.
Versus Stephanie McMahon.
No, Triple H versus Shawn Michaels at Armageddon 2003 in the 3 Stages of Hell match.
2, not 3, 2. Yeah, it was 2002.
Well, you know, go fuck yourself, all right?
It was literally them two. They literally had damn near rivalry of the year because they fought at SummerSlam 2002.
Yeah.
And then they fought. And then they were both in the Elimination Chamber match, the very first one.
And then Armageddon.
Then they had the 3 Stages of Hell match in Armageddon.
Yes. And then Royal Rumble 2003.
2004, they had the Last Man Standing match. And then
maybe you should stop. Maybe you should stop saying.
Hell in a Cell match.
Maybe you should stop saying years, Dan.
Yeah, Dan, just shut up. Just shut up about your damn years. You're fucking no. All right. So with that being said, Crocker, what's your number one? Give us your number one.
If it's Cactus Jack versus Triple H at Royal Rumble, like I said. I'm a big Cactus Jack Mick Foley fan. I've met him 4 times. So
did he give you the Mr. Sacco in your mouth? Did he give you the mandible claw?
I have a signed Mr. Sacco from when he was from Pro Wrestling Tees when he was selling them.
Does the socks almost smells like ball sack? His ball sack. I heard a rumor that his one of the socks almost smelled like his ball crack. I can't talk.
Ball crack?
His ball crack.
Yeah, why I get ball crack? I don't know.
I think if you have a crack in your balls, please see a doctor.
Yeah. Talk about. All right, gentlemen. So we got our WrestleMania 38 predictions for nights 1 and 2. Now this is gonna probably be a long episode. Just letting you guys know. We apologize, but blame WWE for putting so many hours of this. And we're going to start with what we believe is going to be night 1. Now, I don't know if Stagger, if you kind of put the screen on your side.
No, I have not done that.
But I kind of did it as well. This is my predictions for night 1. I'm just going to say the matches, and then we'll go on from there. But I can confirm that Seth Rollins will be, I believe, night 1.
Yes, it's night 1.
It's going to be night 1. I think it's going to be the main event.
Yeah. Vince McMahon teased that was the main event.
That was going to be the main event. So, without further ado, if I can just kind of, I'm scrolling down a little bit, seeing, this is not giving me a good one. Anyway, but we have, or unless one of y'all can pull up the match
okay, our first match is SmackDown Women's Championship, Charlotte Flair versus Ronda Rousey.
Okay. So, this is a match that I think a lot of people don't really care about because a lot of people wanted Ronda against Becky. You know, it was the one match that I definitely wanted to check out. I definitely wanted to see happen at WrestleMania, but it never did. Instead, we got Becky versus Ronda versus Charlotte. But if I had to pick, I think you both know that I'm going with Ronda on this one. Because I don't want Charlotte to keep that title. I think she needs to lose the belt.
Yeah, I think Ronda's going to win. I think they're wanting to push Ronda since she just came back and everything. I hope Charlotte doesn't have it, because she's constantly having it.
Right. This is a crazy episode too, by the way, guys. We apologize for our indecency or whatever, but me trying to verbally choke Dan for his technical stuff. Anyway, man of 1,000 technical difficulties. Who you got?
Ronda.
So we all picked Ronda.
Yeah, unanimous decision, Ronda.
Unanimous decision.
Is somebody watching our stream back? Because it echoed back.
I keep seeing who's on the stream. So far it's only, I believe, Robbie and Kylie. Anyway,
Yeah, I'm watching the chat.
Huh?
I said I'm watching the chat. I'm monitoring it.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, so we all agreed that it was going to be Ronda versus Charlotte. We all agreed that Ronda was going to win the title. We're going to have a brand new SmackDown Women's Champion. And I think that would be pretty cool that she would win the SmackDown Champion, but I'm not going to like it. She needs to work on her mic skills.
Yes.
Yeah,
have a manager.
Yeah, out of the two of them, the better one would be Rousey.
Obviously, Charlotte.
Well, I'm like fed up with Charlotte, though. I meant.
I think a lot of people are fed up with Charlotte, and I'm gonna say this, one time, her attitude is worse than Shawn Michaels in '96.
Oh yeah.
Like 100%. Like because her daddy is a Flair, she expects the same type of treatment that Ric Flair got. Like, no, you're not a 16-time world champion. You're not the Babe Ruth of wrestling. You're definitely not a guy that went on an airplane and did a helicopter with his, with his schlong. You know what I mean? Like, no. Well, I don't know. Charlotte might be a dude. Who knows? Anyway. 2022. Anyway, no, I don't mean that. I'm just being stupid. Anyway, what's the next match?
Yeah, then we have Becky Lynch versus Bianca Belaire, which, if you watched Raw, she cut Becky's hair with scissors.
This would have been perfect if we would have had a soundboard. It would have been like, dun, dun, dun. But yeah, I guess I can go first with this one again. Becky. I don't know. Maybe Lightning can strike twice. I wouldn't mind seeing Bianca win it, because I'm getting tired of seeing Becky hold the title. I think this is like a SummerSlam rematch, if I'm not mistaken. And hopefully this match is better than the SummerSlam one, because the SummerSlam one absolutely sucked.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to say Becky after tonight, with Bianca cutting the hair. I think I don't know. I just see the heel winning this one.
I want Becky to win. I've never actually been a big fan of Bianca. I liked her. I think most of it's her attitude is what gets her over, and not her actual wrestling skills.
Who's that, Becky?
No. I think Bianca Belaire. Her
great mic skills.
I think it's her mic skills, her attitude, and her fashion and everything that gets people to like her. But it's not her wrestling skills.
I mean, you dress up,
Yeah, I just meant it's not. I don't think it's. I think her wrestling skills are kind of lacking.
I will say this: she had a really good match with Sasha at last year's WrestleMania. And I love the shot that they literally shot a clip of her dad almost falling off the barricade. It was hilarious as hell. I know the man was excited, but he almost fell off the barricade. It was awesome. But I'm gonna go with Becky on this one. I feel like Becky's gonna win this match. I'm with Dan. We all kind of agree that Becky's gonna win this match.
Yeah.
Another unanimous decision. So, yeah.
So the next match after that would be the Usos versus Shinsuke Nakamura and Rick Boogs. I would hope that the Usos retain their titles. I'm hoping that the Bloodline retains all the titles and just continues on stronger. So Rick Boggs looks like a fucking porn star from the 80s.
Right, just bury the man, why don't you, huh, Jim Cornette?
He looks like a joke, though, to me. His whole gimmick is like a joke.
I've always said this, and Robbie can agree with me on this. The Usos are WWE's answer to the Young Bucks. They have a very dominant And now more than ever with the bloodline thing, and now they got the whole day one stuff, the one and done stuff. Like their finisher now is based off of the Dudley Boys with the 3D. Now it's called the 1D, the one and done, which I think is a really clever name for a legendary tag finisher. And Usos, along with Roman, got me back into watching WWE. Like, really more SmackDown than anything. But I'm going to go with the Usos on this one. I don't see Rick Boogs and Nakamura walking out the new tag champs. I wouldn't mind it, but at the same time, I'm going to go with the Usos with this one. And I think Dan agreed. He's giving the thumbs up. Ridiculous.
No, I'm going 100% unanimous Usos. As soon as I seen the match, I was like, Usos. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, so what's the next one?
Oh, God. Dominic Mysterio and Rey Mysterio versus The Miz and Logan Paul.
No, it's after tonight, it's Lucha Logan. So stupid.
But
the Mysterios are gonna win this damn match. Move on.
I actually think Miz and Logan Paul are gonna win just because they want to push Logan Paul to SummerSlam or something.
Oh God.
I mean, he's gonna be on 2K20.
He's already said that he thinks he would like to become a wrestler. He's already said this.
This dude had a shitty MMA run. What makes you think he's gonna have a great wrestler run?
Because look at CM Punk when he can't do an MMA career, go back to wrestling.
Hey, whoa, hold up, wait a minute. You should not disrespect CM Punk like that. Let me tell you something right now. The man was not ready for that. He was not ready to get his ass clobbered. All right?
But it's clobbering time.
Apparently it wasn't for him, but damn it, tell you, not disrespect CM Punk like that. That is terrible. You apologize for that. Or don't apologize. Whatever.
Fuck you, Punk, and fuck the Blackhawks. No, I'm joking.
Don't you ever disrespect the Blackhawks.
But fuck the Blackhawks.
Fuck you. No, but what's the next? Oh yeah, is the Miz and Paul against the Mysterios. Mysterios for the win.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Mysterios.
And Stagger Lee, for some dumb reason,
not that I want
pick Miz and Logan Paul.
I don't want them to win, but I think WWE is going to have them win.
I think so too. I'll let you say that. I think so too. Who do you got?
What?
Who do you got?
I already said Miz and Logan Paul.
Oh.
So the start.
Change his answer.
Edge versus AJ Styles.
Sleeper stealer of the show. I honest to God think this is going to be.
I don't know. This is a dream match.
Yes.
I think if you would have done AJ say 2013 when he's like in a Bullet Club, or him in 2005, and Edge in 2005, like that would have been an absolute banger match. Still now, I mean Edge is like what? Edge is in his 50s, huh? Or is he like in his late 40s?
I think he's late 40s, but still
they're about the same age.
Yeah, I think it's going to be good.
It, you know what I mean? Like they still have the grit, if you will. But I don't know. After seeing Edge's like recent gimmick change with this whole MJF 2.0 thing, where I'm better than everyone, not better than you. I would have said AJ, but I kind of want Edge to win it. Because if you notice, Edge has only won WrestleMania in the 2 years he's been back.
Yeah, but I think he's here more or less to put the younger guys over now, but still put on classic matches at his age.
Yeah.
So I'm going AJ, but it's going to be a badass match. I'm excited for this one.
Easily the match of the night.
Yeah.
Easily, possibly the match of the pay-per-view.
Could very well be.
You're looking at a future Hall of Famer and a Hall of Famer. You're looking at a guy that has literally done it all in wrestling. Two guys have done it all in wrestling. I mean, Edge had a great successful career in WWE, multiple-time world champion, a Grand Slam champion. And you look at AJ, who is like a journeyman, has won almost every major title that there is. He's the former NWA world champion, former TNA champion, former WWE champion, former New Japan champion, IWGP champ. Like, this dude
he's done everything.
He's literally done everything. And the matches he has had in WWE, I mean, who can forget him against John Cena? That was a legendary feud. Him against Samoa Joe, which I never thought they would actually do. You know what I mean? Him against Nakamura, it wasn't really the best match, but it was still a great match nonetheless. Yeah. But this one, it's going to be another one that's going to add to the great list of AJ's epic matches. I want to say Edge, but I don't know. With this one, I'm not going to have a legitimate pick. I think I'm going to just do a TBD to be determined because I don't know. This is literally one of my biggest dream matches of all time. Edge versus AJ. You know what I mean? So anyway, I don't want to kind of keep on going. Stagger, what you got as for this match?
It's hard to choose, but I'm thinking maybe Edge. I just think
Edge's new theme song kicks ass.
With the whole new persona and all that. I think they're going to go hard with him.
You think he's going to get like an Undertaker like entrance? I mean, he's got the mood lighting down. It scares the shit out of me, but
he comes down on that platform like I don't remember.
Okay, Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
The Mountain of Epnicent or whatever it is. I can't say the name. I can't say the word. That's literally his entrance. He's coming down. Like he's coming down.
Yeah.
The top of the stage.
Yeah, with the white coat and everything.
Tron. You know. But yeah, mine. So Dan's answer is AJ. Your answer is Edge. My answer is to be determined because honestly, I don't know. I don't care who wins this match. This is gonna be an absolute banger of a match.
So Nick says it's a toss-up. It could be either or. All right, who do we got next, Joey?
So, the next is Drew McIntyre versus Happy Corbin. I actually think Happy Corbin's going to win it because they've been promoting that he's undefeated.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, this match...
It's a throwaway. Yeah, it's a throwaway match. It doesn't matter.
This match I can give two shits about.
And that's sad because Drew McIntyre is better than this.
Yeah.
People used to call the Diva matches piss break matches. This is a piss break match.
This is 100%. And there's a lot of piss break matches in this card.
Yeah.
Like now more than ever. And it's sad because this is WrestleMania. Like literally the match we just had, that's gonna be an absolute banger. That's gonna be a badass match. And then you're going to have this match. I feel like this match should be right after Edge versus AJ. That way, everybody can go take a piss, and everybody can kind of calm down, get your concessions, get your all that bullshit, get your T-shirts, blah, 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 and don't give a shit about this match. This is literally Drew McIntyre's weakest match.
Yeah.
Since coming back to WWE.
Yeah.
Hands down, the weakest match.
Yeah.
Hey Joey, do you have the updated list for WrestleMania, or do you have the match that was updated tonight?
Yeah. The Kofi
is all updated.
Yeah, the Kofi and Xavier Woods versus Sheamus, Ridge Holland, and Butch in the corner.
Well, no, there's another one too. Did you get the Bobby Lashley and Omas?
Yeah, that's night two. You're getting off a discussion.
Anyway, but getting back to the Drew McIntyre, I'm gonna say Happy Corbin. I'm gonna pull a crazy one. Happy Corbin. What you got, Dan?
I'll say Happy Corbin.
So we all predicted Happy Corbin.
Yeah, that's a very reluctant pick on my end.
Yeah.
They should have done Madcap on a pole mat. Madcap Moss on a forklift match.
I'm down.
Pay tribute to Buff Bagwell. Really, Judy Bagwell.
Yeah.
Judy Bagwell.
All right. What's the next one?
We got Kofi and Xavier Woods versus Sheamus and Rich Holland with Butch in the
Xavier
corner.
Woods.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. There's no way. Sheamus and Rich Holland is too new. They're not gonna. And fucking hell, why they have to name him Butch?
I refuse to call. Like, I'll never forget. I'm watching SmackDown, and I see Pete Dunne come out. Now, mind you, his hat is just like mine. Not necessarily, but kind of like mine. And I'm like, oh my God, what they did to this man. This man would come on your screen looking like a badass, coming out doing this whole thing with his all that. Now he's being called a derogatory term for a woman that looks like a dude.
And now he's coming out like some 1920s gangster with one of those flat brim hats and all that. Yeah.
Fucking hate this. I hate Butch. I don't like Butch. I think that gimmick is stupid and it's from bad creative.
Yep. It screams 90s WWF.
No, it screams.
Bullshit. No, it screams 1991 WCW.
There you go. Hey, Roadblock is better than
Roadblock.
No. Bastion Booger.
Yeah, Bastion Booger. Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't think I was going to name that one?
I didn't think you were going to throw that one out there.
Ah, all right. What's the next one?
Who we got next, bub?
The next one would be Kevin Owens and Stone Cold, and I got a clip. This is from the Jim Cornette. This is how ridiculous Brian Last is, from one of his co-hosts.
Do you think Steve Austin's known enough to younger fans? I mean, when you think about it, he's been retired for 20 years almost.
Well, but how younger fans? If there was a bunch of 8, 9, 10-year-olds.
25-year-olds.
Okay, but seriously now, 25, if you're 25 years old and you're at a wrestling event, or at a WWE event, not just an independent event, but a WWE event, you've seen the DVDs, the documentaries.
Okay, well, that's about it anyways. But I think it's ridiculous that they assume that we don't know, that anybody younger than like 25 and under is not going to know who Stone Cold is. It's like,
I wouldn't say that. I think Stone Cold has become synonymous to the wrestling world.
I was saying, but he's acting like there's nobody knows any history of anything.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe if you're like 6 years old and not really want to know.
But a 25-year-old?
No, the 25-year-old's going to understand who he is.
Like, at like 9 years old, I knew like people in the 70s.
Yeah. As you can see, I changed my hat over here because I got tired of wearing my Atlanta Braves hat. Anyway, I don't want to keep rubbing it in on Joey. Not Joey, on Daniel. You know, just saying. I'm not going to rub anything on him. You know what I mean? But, you know. Anyway, but I don't know. I don't know what to call for this. I don't know if it's going to be a match or is it going to be a segment. But I think we can all agree on this one. It's going to end up with a Stone Cold Stunner.
Yeah, it's not going to be a match. I think it's going to be more or less a brawl. Stone Cold's going to hit a stunner, and that's going to be really it.
And Stone Cold Steve Austin is going to show up. What? I said Stone Cold Steve Austin is going to show up straight to WrestleMania.
Mentioning the
I'm going to have a bear.
You mentioned rubbing it in.
2 bears.
What?
3 bears.
What?
4 bears.
What?
5 bears.
What?
And drop a damn Stone Cold Stunner on that. Wait, I got one better. Oh shit. Okay. Damn it. Oh, Stone Cold Steve Austin is heading straight to WrestleMania 38. What? I said Stone Cold Steve Austin is heading straight into my backyard. I said Stone Cold Steve Austin is going to beat the living dog shit out of Kevin Owens, you skinny fat son of a bitch. What? I said Stone Cold Steve Austin is going to have a bear. He's going to have a Stave Weiser. He's going to have a damn hamburger, hot dog, whatever the hell you wanted. And that's the bottom line. What? Because Stone Cold said so. Shout out to Juice Pro Wrestling Podcast, by the way, because we're going to get to you in just a moment. Finish up these damn predictions over here. But yeah, moving right along from that, what do we got next?
Seth Rollins versus mystery opponent, which was
Cody
similar.
Rhodes.
Yeah, Cody. Yeah.
I said it already. It's gonna happen, and this one left in a pity of shame because he knew I was right all along. Y'all both knew I was right all along because you both sat there and enjoyed.
I think it's stupid marketing I think it's stupid marketing just to tease a mystery opponent at Mania.
Not only that, you wanted Stardust to show up instead of Cody.
I said it was a joke.
You wanted Stardust instead of Cody.
That was a joke.
I don't take that too kindly. Anyway, yeah.
Anyways, you mentioned rubbing the Braves in my face. It would be hard for you when the Cardinals eliminated them and scored 10 points on them in one game.
Hey! No! No! Stop it! Stop it! But yeah, Cody's gonna show up. Another possible banger of a match. Like, Rollins is another one. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, Rollins and Edge, they had a damn good rivalry last year. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it ended up in a Hell in a Cell match, which I heard it was great because it was in Bloody Mania. Anyway, yeah. So this was another one that's gonna be a to be determined match. But I'm gonna call it audible. We all kind of agree Cody's gonna show up on the show, and I think my arm is turning purple. What the hell is going on with my arm? Anyway,
Kylie agrees that she wants Stardust and she's going to bed.
Good night, Kylie.
The show's over. Good night. Boy, we do not need Stardust. Get that gimmick out of here. It's trash. Terrible.
Yeah.
No. But good night, Kylie. Have a great night.
No, you gotta hiss at the camera, Joey.
You know what I say to that? I say this. Upside down diamond, it's a pussy! Yeah. Shout out to Diamond Dallas Page.
Oh shit!
Shout out.
Be careful. We're gonna be careful. We're gonna get sued like Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Jay-Z.
Hova.
Okay.
I am not afraid of Jay-Z.
So that is it for night 1. Night 2, we got Lashley versus Omas.
Who cares? No.
I hope Lashley. I hope Lashley.
From what I heard, he knocked out Omas.
No, he didn't knock him out.
I thought he knocked him out.
No.
Are you saying knocked him out in a literal sense or just knocked him out of the ring?
I don't know.
No, he wasn't unconscious or anything.
No, they traded a couple little shoves and Lashley hit him with like a shoulder block and they both went down and Michael Cole's freaking out. Oh my God, that's the first time Omos has been knocked off of his feet.
It wasn't that impressive.
No, it wasn't impressive.
It looked sloppy as hell.
Breaking news. We just have another match that added for night 2. You guys are ready for this? I think this might be the possible banger of the show. This is gonna blow AJ Styles versus Edge out the water. This is gonna blow Cody's return to WWE out the water.
What?
You guys are ready?
What?
Will Smith versus Chris Rock at WrestleMania.
Oh yeah.
Book it. Book it.
Keep my wife's
got Logan
name
Paul on the show.
out your fucking mouth.
You literally got Chris Rock. You got Logan Paul on your show.
Chris Rock.
Do I have to explain?
Oh, if you remember Chris Rock, he's actually been in a wrestling ring in TNA in 2003 because he was promoting that movie Head of State, which I actually watched on DVD back in the day.
Yeah. So, yeah. Chris Rock got some experience, and I don't know.
All he did was walk in the ring and go like blah blah blah, and it was nothing.
Well, and then Will Smith did the jiggy with it, and that would be in the match. And Jada Pinkett Smith would turn heel and hit Will Smith in the head with a steel chair, and her and Chris Rock would get out of the ring, and they'll have Trish Stratus angle, or Trish Stratus turn. She does WrestleMania 20.
She spray paints JPS on his back. You know,
exactly.
JPS.
Exactly. She's gonna. Better yet, she'll spray paint a rock on the back of Will Smith. No, but Bobby Lashley. I'm gonna pick Bobby Lashley for this one. Dan, who you got?
Bobby Lashley.
Bobby Lashley. Omas, please retire. You're no good.
Can I change the winner of that match? I'm gonna go MVP. I'm an idiot. Okay, what's the next match?
Okay, we have of course, Sami Zayn versus Johnny Knoxville.
Steve-O's gonna win that match.
Oh, I fucking let's just bring Steve-O out and just have Johnny Knoxville versus Steve-O in a WWE ring.
No. I predicted it once. I'm gonna predict it again. This is a no disqualification match, right?
Yes, apparently, yeah.
Okay, the golf cart is gonna be in play. I'm telling you now, this is gonna be where? AT&T Stadium, right?
Mm-hmm.
Big enough venue to bring out the golf cart. Easily run over Sami Zayn. That'd be awesome. That'd be the biggest pop of the night. Would be the golf cart. The hell with Cody showing up. But yeah, my arm is not looking good, guys.
Yeah, I'm going Johnny Knoxville in this match.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Johnny Knoxville.
Yeah, I think Knoxville's gonna go over.
I think he's gonna go over. I think he's gonna do good. All right, moving right along, we got our next match. And Joey, what is it?
The Austin Theory versus Pat McAfee.
Vince McMahon. Because he is gonna be screaming, "That's good shit."
Yeah,
monitor.
Austin.
Fucking time.
Austin Theory's gonna win.
Yo, I want Pat McAfee to fucking win this match.
Same here.
I want Pat McAfee to win this match. I am calling it. Pat McAfee's gonna hit the Paradise. What's the name of that close finisher? It's Paradise something.
No, Panama Sunrise.
Yeah, Panama Sunrise. I say Paradise Sunrise.
What happens if Vince McMahon interferes and like screws over Austin Theory?
Well,
he's gonna go over the next night. He's gonna go over the next night, and he's gonna be like, "Austin screwed Austin." Vince did not screw Austin. Austin screwed Austin. That's what's gonna happen. I'm banking it on this one. But yeah, Pat McAfee. I want Pat McAfee to win this match. I feel like he's a great wrestler. The dude wrestled pretty good. He did that match with Adam Cole at NXT, and he did a War Games match, which was insane.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna go with Pat McAfee on this one. Dan?
What's up, Bubba?
I said, who you got for this match?
Pat McAfee.
Hands down. Maybe Joey can be right with this one.
I'm Austin Theory, but I think there might be some. I think Austin Theory will win, but I think that somehow there's going to be something with Vince screwing Austin, since there's this whole thing he's been going on for a while.
Looking to Mike, it's going to say it's such good shit.
Such good shit.
What's next?
What's next?
Women's Tag Team Championships. Carmella, Zelina, Naomi, Sasha Banks versus Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley versus Natalya and Shayna Baszler.
Now hold on. I'm gonna go with Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan, only because they look like a great tag team. They wrestle like they're a great tag team, and they're the only tag team that actually looks very interesting.
Yeah.
And not randomly put together.
You know, that's who I have on my list is Rhea and Liv.
Yeah, I hope. I've been a big fan of Liv for a while. I hope they actually do something with her. So I hope
she deserves a belt of some sorts.
Oh yeah, like she should have been a women's champion a long time ago, but never happened.
Yeah,
I thought it was bullshit. But yeah, I definitely think Liv and Rhea's gonna win this match.
Yeah. What you got next, Joey?
This is a long ass episode.
Yes, it is.
It don't matter because we're having a good old time.
The Raw Tag Team Championships, RK Bro versus the Street Profits versus Alpha Academy. I hope they keep it on RK Bro.
I don't know. I kind of hope we get a heel turn from Street Profits. I'm calling it. I think they may turn heel.
You think so?
I don't know. I want to say Street Profits. But then again, Alpha Academy, they've been kind of getting over with the swoosh thing, whatever I don't know how he says it. Shoosh, whatever.
And then he also does that stupid thank you.
Like, bro, this dude is ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. But I'm gonna go with Street Profits.
Otis is fire, dude. I don't know why.
Otis?
He is fire.
Oh.
But I'm probably gonna go. I'm gonna go Street Profits as well. They want the smoke.
Oh, he picked RK Bros.
Yeah, I picked RK Bro.
Yeah.
All right, what do we got next?
Okay,
This is the main event.
Main event of Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar, winner take all.
Nobody. No, I don't know.
I already know I know who's gonna win. I have a feeling. This is my prediction.
Hey, boy.
You need to acknowledge my pick.
Paul Heyman.
It's gonna be Roman Reigns.
Hey, boy. I reckon I'm gonna go into WrestleMania one night, boy. Shout out to you, Robbie, because you know you wanted me to do this. Hey, boy. It's your boy. Borg Laser. And I'm showing up to WrestleMania 30 one night, boy. With my cowboy hat on, boy.
Bork Laser.
I'm gonna beat the crap out of that stupid Roman Reigns, boy. Gonna take the titles and whatnot, boy. We're all right in the end. Yeah. I want to say Brock, but at the same time, I'm gonna go with the Tribal Chief. I'm gonna go with Roman. I don't want Brock to win the title. I don't want Brock to be undisputed champion. I think now is the best time to keep giving Roman that heat, to keep giving that heat he deserves and that push that he deserves. Not the push, the rub that he deserves. And once and for all, in the Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns feud, because that was just, it's ridiculous at this point. You know what I mean? But Roman would be a good pick for me.
Yeah, I think Roman's gonna win it.
So we all agree Roman's going to win this match.
Yeah.
It's going to be the brand new. And I'm also going to be calling this. This is a bonus thing for me. We're going to be having a brand new title. I'm calling it. I feel like both titles are going to be fused into an undisputed title or whatever of sorts.
Well, there's a unification match. So.
Yeah, so make a new title.
So with
now
the
unification. That does not mean change the damn color of the damn strap. I mean, actually make a legitimate title.
Don't make one side red and one side blue.
Oh my God, no. Black Labeled has. Black Label Pro has that.
Oh my God,
one red and one blue.
Oh, imagine if it's red, blue, and then like multicolored in the middle for NXT.
Meanwhile, you got Vince McMahon. It's such good shit. Yeah. Ratings, yeah.
Now, with the unification, does that mean we're going to stop the whole brand split? Is my curiosity.
That's a good question because it got back 6 years ago, which was 2016 was a banger of a year on its own. Because, I mean, that's when WWE was actually great. It was actually fun to watch again. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do with the brand split.
I mean, if we're gonna merge two titles together, what's happening to the split?
Yeah.
Exactly. At this point, it'll be ridiculous to even have a brand split. You know, if you're going to unify the titles, you might as well unify the women's titles as well.
Yeah.
All that shit.
Well, then we'd have to unify the men's too.
Yeah. Get rid of those shitty belts. But yeah.
Hey, it's better than it's better than the penny belts at least.
Ugh. Moving right along, before we kind of wrap things up, which our final topic would be our favorite WrestleMania stages. As you guys may know, I was on the Juice Pro Wrestling podcast, where we talked about the uprising of World of Kayfabe and where it got its pretty much just its idea from, and how we all kind of came about. I want to send a special shout out to Juice, Shredden, and Bodie, especially Bodie. The dude was sick as hell, but he managed to stick around. He managed to cut up, have a great time with all of us, and for that, I thank you. World of Kayfabe thanks you for allowing me to be a part of the show. And to the fans and to the subscribers that has watched this every damn day of the week, I mean, thank you guys. Without you guys, we wouldn't have a YouTube channel. We wouldn't be, doing this live every Monday night, and you guys wouldn't be seeing me trying to choke the shit out of Dan because of his technical issues. But anyway, I had a great time at Juice Pro Wrestling. Hopefully there's more in the works. We have a possible plan. We have possible plans for the channel, not only for the podcast, but for the Juice Pro Wrestling podcast. Maybe a crossover thing. It would be a hell of an idea. And I kind of mentioned it to him. It's a possibility. But for now, we're all just doing our thing. World of Kayfabe's doing their thing. Juice Pro Wrestling's doing their thing. And for them to take their time out of their busy schedules to put me on their show is absolutely amazing. I love this podcast, and I love these guys so much. So if you want to see more of their content, their great content, check them out. They got Spotify, they got Apple Play, they got I believe Google Play too. Not Apple Play, Apple Podcast, and of course Spotify, and also the video version will be up on YouTube every Thursday. So with that being said, once again, thank you guys. Thank you, Juice Pro Wrestling, for having me on the show. And here's so many more Big Fat Too Sweet for you. Moving right along, we have our top 5 all-time favorite WrestleMania stages. Now, this is the idea that I came up with because this episode is a long episode, but rightfully so because it's WrestleMania season. And I mean, we don't even have time to talk about the collective. Like that alone, and that's WrestleMania weekend. And the collective will be here all night talking about the collective and the stuff that's going on for that show. But more on that Monday.
Yeah. Oh, and really quick for future content on this podcast, if our fans that watch this, if there's I would like to do retro reviews sometimes. If you ever have if you have a classic pay-per-view that you would like us to review, just give us a shout out. Yeah, it doesn't matter what year. We'll go back and watch it, and we'll review it for you.
We'll even do Victory Road 2011.
Yes.
I actually just rewatched that the two-party Sting match from a few years ago, like a few weeks ago.
It's awesome. Great match.
God,
anyway,
that's...
But moving right along, our favorite WrestleMania stages of all time. We got a top 5. And Joey, we'll start with you. What's your number 5?
I liked WrestleMania 18, and it had like that scaffolding gritty look with it was all the scaffolding, and it was like industrial looking. It was different. I just liked how that looked, and then then they had those like pillars with those light pillars.
It was definitely a weird structure, but it looked pretty good. Very weird.
Yeah.
Dan, what's your top 5?
I'm gonna say WrestleMania. I'm gonna say WrestleMania 33, the one with the huge globe with the roller coasters.
Yes,
that one. That one I would probably
I
say
fucking love that one.
is probably WWE's most elaborate WrestleMania stage. Like, that one was fucking phenomenal looking.
No pun intended. My number
Go ahead.
five, man, and these my top 5 pick, it was hard to pick because over the years with WrestleMania, they have definitely had some really kick-ass stage designs, and they had some that were not so great. But my number 5, I would have to go with WrestleMania 34, only because it had that big Mardi Gras mask.
Oh,
That was in New Orleans.
Yeah.
The second time was in New Orleans. As a matter of fact, my girlfriend went to that WrestleMania. She went to one the year prior to that one. So, and I was actually at my buddy Robbie's house, and we got drunk. I got drunk, and we did the Stone Cold Steve Austin thing where we bashed the beer cans. So, yeah, definitely not my number 5 pick, but it had to be WrestleMania 34. I love that stage design. It looks so badass. All right, Joey, what's your number 4? What you got for number 4?
I really like the WrestleMania 21, the Hollywood set design.
Oh, yeah.
It was different, and I also just everything, and then like Eddie Guerrero coming out in the car with that set design just looks so cool.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that one. Dan, what's your number 4?
I would probably say WrestleMania 20 or WrestleMania 29. If I'm not mistaken, that one was in MetLife Stadium, and it had the big Brooklyn Bridge set up with like
That
the
was
Statue
sick.
of Liberty.
It was a cool one.
Super cool. Super cool.
Especially when CM Punk came out with Living Color playing, like,
Yeah.
that was so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was cool.
My number 4, another one that's hard to pick, probably WrestleMania 19, because that one was that was in Seattle, if I'm not mistaken.
That was at Safeco Field. That was the first time that WrestleMania was ever
It
in a
was in
baseball
Seattle,
stadium.
and their stage was like the rampway was super long.
Yeah.
But it was so abnormal because normally the ring is here, right, and the stage is over there. But the thing is, this one was different. Although the ring was in the right place, the stage, however, was like a C. It was like this, and then it went like that, and there's the stage.
Yeah.
So, like, for example, if you watch Undertaker's entrance from that year, it was so surreal. It was weird, but it was so cool. You know what I mean? So, I agree with Joey. You know, something that was different. You know, Joey's pick was what? What was your pick again?
18.
Yeah, 18.
No. Your number 4.
Yeah, 18. Or no, Hollywood. Sorry, Hollywood 21. The 21 on Hollywood.
Yeah, where you look at WrestleMania 21, the stage was not that long. The stage was literally just a star, and that was it. It was very elaborate. It was very, it wasn't big. It wasn't small. It was just right, But I digress. Joey, what's your number 3?
The WrestleMania 9 with the Greek togas and all that. I just like the Bobby Heenan carrying him out with the whole. Yes. It just is amazing.
Oh God, Bobby the Brain Heenan, rest in peace. I found my Bobby the Brain Heenan when that jackass over there, the man of 1,000 technical difficulties. Anyway, but yeah, WrestleMania 9 had a pretty good stage design. I'll say it.
It was cool. It was very thrown together.
To be exact, to be fair, also I also like this how outdoors are shot. It's different. I like something that just throws something into the mixture that's like not every arena in the world.
Robbie actually came up with an idea. He said, "Y'all do a review of No Way Out 2004." That'd be a hell of an idea.
Yeah.
Anyway,
we're always up for it.
We're definitely up for that one. Dan, what's your number? What are we on? 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3.
I like the very simplisticness of this. I like WrestleMania 20 I've always liked the Madison Square Garden. Like when you see the ring, there's this the screen right there.
Right.
I liked that from WrestleMania 20. So I mean, there's really not much to say. I mean, the set was cool. Like when Kane came out and all the buildings were on fire. That was cool.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
But I mean, other than that, I'll keep it short and sweet. WrestleMania 20 is my number 3.
My number 3. Well, once again, this is this one was kind of a no-brainer for me. My number 3 was the one I was supposed to go to, and that was WrestleMania 23.
23.
That was in Detroit. That was when they had that really big stage.
Oh yeah, when John Cena when John Cena crashed right through the glass in his entrance.
Yeah, that was
Mustang.
Yeah, that was Ford
And
Field.
then you mentioned with Kane's entrance, Kane had like that satanic star, that pentagram, I think. Not pentagram, pentagram. And everything was on fire. Like, that one was really cool. But the one he had prior, WrestleMania 22, that one looked really good too. With the building on fire. Like, it was actually like a building type of stage, It was pretty cool. But yeah, WrestleMania 23 is definitely my number 3. So yeah, keep in mind with my picks, you two guys, I mean, obviously you guys are old enough. Y'all have seen WrestleMania, from back in the day. You know what I mean? Me, I didn't start watching WrestleMania until I was about maybe like 14, 15. So yeah. Joey, what's your number 2?
Well, I what was the 30? Was it last? No, I'm trying to think. It was actually 2 year. No, I'm trying to remember because I used it 2 years technically. Supposed to. I really like the pirate ship design.
That one was last year.
Yeah, it's just technically it was going to be, before in, 30. It was going to be like 2020 and 2021.
Yeah. That one wasn't really good.
I was just trying to get the exact number. I knew what year it was, but I didn't know WrestleMania 36 or WrestleMania 37. I never know the WrestleMania things. I just go by the year usually.
Yeah, it was supposed to be 36, and then they went empty arena, and then they put the set for 37 as pirate. It was the same theme, but obviously one was
just the logo a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, Dan, what's your number 2?
Mine was going to be WrestleMania 24. I like the big elaborate like tropical palm trees and shit.
That stage, man.
That one was super cool, and especially when they did like the overhead views of the arena. The arena looks so beautiful.
Blue Jays flying, that was super cool.
But apparently, if you watch the True Story of WrestleMania documentary, they basically said that arena was a complete shithole until they went in and did the design and everything, and they basically turned chicken shit into chicken salad. Like, it was beautiful.
And they pretty much, that would be the norm for the next few years. I mean, yeah, you would have WrestleMania outdoor shows like WrestleMania 9, but after that, they wouldn't do a WrestleMania outdoor show until, I believe, 24. 24 was the first one in a long time, and it got off really well. I mean, the stage design looked amazing. The production looked really sick. It looked awesome. And my number 2 just so happened to be WrestleMania 24. Me and you, we had the same exact pick. But yeah, that's my number 2 is WrestleMania 24. Like, that stage design just looked 8 kinds of killer. It looks awesome. Like, that whole setup just looked really good. And now, Joey, what is your honorable mention? Now, keep in mind, you get 2 honorable mentions. That goes for you too, Dan. And that goes for me as well.
But yeah, I hate repeating stuff. I really like 33 with the amusement park look. I was on my list and everything. No, I didn't know the WrestleMania 33 with the amusement park big globe like design.
Yeah. That was really good.
Now on the honorable mentions, I didn't know I had to. So.
Yeah, well, yeah. I kind of wanted to throw it in at the last minute. That's my fault.
So WrestleMania 10. I liked the whole X thing with the, and of course that's when, and of course that's the Scott Hall versus HBK, Razor Ramon, whatever you want to say. But it's Madison Square Garden. Garden shows have a certain feel, especially in the 90s.
Late 2000s.
Yeah, the late 2000s.
Dan, what's your honorable mentions?
WrestleMania 2000.
Like man in every corner.
WrestleMania 2000 set. And then I'll probably say, and I know I'm probably going to get heat over this because it wasn't a very great WrestleMania show to begin with, but probably WrestleMania 15. I don't know. I like the intro to that show. The intro video with Classy Freddie Blassie narrating it. That was perfect. The show sucked. The build-up video was so good.
I miss those build-up videos they used to do. They used to do the build-up videos way better than nowadays.
It's So,
because you remember the invasion, it's so like dramatic and war, and there's like soldiers marching and everything. It's like tanks.
And then you had the Armageddon one, which was like really good.
Yeah.
We have to do an Armageddon review. We have to.
Sure.
Like, man. All right, so my honorable mentions, I have two of them.
Okay.
13 is definitely one.
Oh, yes.
Like, that one looked really good. It was basically like 10 and 10, 12. I forget what 11 looked like, but yeah. 13 is really good. That one was awesome. And then my other honorable mention would have to be, that's a tough one. I want to say WrestleMania 20, but I don't think that one deserves to be honorable mention. That needs to be a tie between my number one spot. But nonetheless, I'm gonna have to go with WrestleMania 15. The stage design that was very unique. It was definitely something different than what they were doing, before. And it actually had the sign. They didn't do the big Titantron yet.
No.
This one looked pretty cool. It was a time where everything was changing in the wrestling world. You had guys like Chris Jericho that was joining aboard, and guys like Big Show was joining aboard, and it was a pretty cool year. But yeah, and with that being said, Joey, hit me with your number one.
Yeah. It's already been said, the WrestleMania 29 with the Brooklyn Bridge, the Statue of Liberty, it's just, that design's just iconic.
Dan, what's your number one?
Because it's so near and dear to my heart.
Oh, I have a feeling you're about
WrestleMania X7 from the Reliant Astrodome here in Houston. Nothing will ever beat that. I still remember what I was doing that day. I was bummed because my friends got to go, and I was walking up and down the street of the little trailer park that I lived in, and I was crying because I could not be there, and my parents could not afford pay-per-view to watch it, because the day before, I met Chris Jericho at an autograph signing at a Kroger's grocery store. And he asked me if I was going to be watching WrestleMania, and I told him, unfortunately, no, because I can't afford it. And I was so bummed. Oh. But WrestleMania 17, number one announcer.
So after you told Chris Jericho this, he put you in the lion tamer.
He should have. That would have been perfect. No, so Dan, you've been knowing me for, 2 years? Almost going on 3? No, 2 years. 2 years.
2 years. About 2 years.
And we've talked about this pay-per-view from front to back, back to front. WrestleMania 17 for me is my number one. It's. I mean, is it the best WrestleMania? Yeah, damn right, it's the best WrestleMania. Look at the time of that pay-per-view. The time. It was an end of an era. It was the end of the Attitude Era. This was the start of the. I wouldn't even start. It was
aggression.
Not so much. It was more the invasion.
Yeah, I know.
Storyline. We don't talk about that. But it's such a unique stage. It's simple. I mean, it's your typical WWF at the time type of stage. It wasn't too flashy. It wasn't too gaudy. It was just Tron, two big things holding it, the mini Tron, and then the ramp. Like, hell, SmackDown, just bring it. Did a really good job with that stage design on the game, because at that time, you know, with SmackDown Just Bring It, they were bringing out, you know, entrances for the first time in the SmackDown game, like legitimate entrances, and they didn't really have all the different stage designs for each pay-per-view, but they had one for WrestleMania 17, and it's like, dude, I played that stage all the damn time, and I'll still do it right now if I wanted to. But WrestleMania 17, man, that one is a damn good one, and it's my all-time favorite WrestleMania stage. It's a no-brainer. No. But yeah, and with that being said, this is our longest episode ever. We apologize for us being long. I know that we're excited for WrestleMania. We're excited. So we wanted to kind of talk about WrestleMania. We want to talk about our best WrestleMania stages. Now, we could have done WrestleMania matches, but we would have been here an extra 2 hours, and nobody got time.
So this is gonna be 24 hours. We're gonna list our top 50 WrestleMania matches.
No, absolutely not. We will be here all night. But we, ladies and gentlemen, have reached our very end of the show. Now, if you like what we do, if you like me verbally bashing the man of 1,000 technical difficulties, Mr. Dan the Man.
Now, don't forget to tune in next week though for our special guest Robbie.
Yes, that's true. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest next week. Our very first guest, none other than the man himself, the man known as AJ Hawkins and W2K22. The man known as AJ Hawkins in our BWF group chat that we don't really talk about on here because fuck y'all, that's why. No, but check us out next week. You don't want to miss it. We have my good friend Robbie that's going to be joining the show. It's going to be awesome, man. And it's going to be the aftermath of WrestleMania plus the GCW collective and how great it was, because we're going to hear it from the man himself, Staggerly Crocker. And I'm sure Dan's going to have more technical difficulties as always. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you see, hit that like button. If you want to see more of us, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to smash that bell. Smash that damn bell! That way you don't miss out none of our content when we go live in this his house. For Sick Nick, Dan the Man, and the man of 1,000 technical difficulties, and Staggerly Crocker, you know what to do, and I hope you guys have a great night. Enjoy WrestleMania, because trust me, it's gonna be a long one. Play the track.
Goodbye. And good night.